Xin chào Vietnam. My name is Graham. I am 57 years old, which means social media is a new thing for me. So, learning an English language, the English language makes everyone a little nervous, a little scared. I don't know what to do. Maybe I will say the wrong thing, say the wrong word. I can't pronounce it properly. So many things. And then we have grammar to worry about. We have to put everything in the right place. We have to use the right words in the right sentence to say the right thing. How do I know all of this? Well, I will let you into a little secret. I am an English teacher. I have a degree in sociology from the University of Aberdeen in Scotland. Look for it if you want. Let me know about it. Give me details. Let me see that you are checking my video, checking where I am from. But I have this, and I have many qualifications for teaching English abroad, and I have lots of experience in China, in Indonesia, in Thailand, in Cambodia, in Malaysia, in Hong Kong, all of these places you will be able to check, and all of them I will tell you about in the next videos. Learning English, yes, it's very scary for a lot of people. But we are here to try and help you. I am here to try and help you, not to worry, not to stress about grammar and what words come where and where I should put the full stop and the sentence ends and the sentence begins. No, we want to communicate. We want to communicate with each other and be able to say what we need to say and for the other person to understand. Okay? We can learn grammar later. If you want, first of all, we will learn words, we will learn how to pronounce the words, and we will learn how to communicate using those words. It's quite simple. Step by step, we take it slowly. You get confident. We have a conversation together. Each time we build up the conversation, you get more confident and start asking more and more questions. And it's quite simple, really, okay? I am a native English speaker. I have been speaking English all of my life, and I still do not know about grammar. I still do not know all the words in English. I quite often read books. I like to read books. That's where I learn a lot of my information from. If you like to read, then it's a good thing to do. Anyway, quite often when I'm reading my books, I have to stop because I don't understand the word. I don't know what it means. I've never seen the word before. There are so many words in the English language, and some of them are never used. So what is the point of learning them? It doesn't matter. So many things. When you learn English, it doesn't matter. Please don't be stressed about trying to learn basic English, basic pronunciation, basic words, and basic conversation. Because once you learn this, everything else will grow so much easier. And you can learn as much as you want. It's up to you then. You can learn the grammar if you want to. If you think it's important, do it. I am saying to you that I would guess a very high percentage of native English speakers do not know anything about grammar. They do not know. You ask them a question about it, they will not be able to answer. But they can speak English because it's natural. and they just speak as they are taught. But many people don't speak proper, grammatically correct English. It's up to you. If you want this, then we can do it at a later stage. But first of all, the basics is all you need to know. You need to communicate. You need to be able to pronounce properly, and you need to be able to understand, listen to what the other person is telling you. Okay? So I want to help you here in Vietnam, the children here, young adults, even adults, if you want. If you want to learn, I'm here to help you. So you think, okay, you have been in China, you've been in Indonesia, you've been Thailand. Why do you want to come to Vietnam? Why do you want to settle, live in Vietnam? And there are many, many reasons why. I could fill this video with the reasons why. Vietnam is just an unbelievable place for me. I love it. I love the people. I love the food. I love the culture. I love the weather. I love everything about it. Everyone is so helpful. Everyone smiles. Everyone is genuine. Everyone is hardworking. Everyone wants to better themselves, to have a better life. Everyone is fighting for the best for Vietnam and for their families and everything else. And I want to help. I love the way that Vietnamese people think. I love the way that Vietnamese people do, and I just want to help, especially the children. So I think Vietnam has a great future. That's what has impressed me the most about Vietnam. It's going places. It will be one of the best countries in the world in the future. The people will work hard to make it happen. Everyone is making it happen. And I want everyone in Vietnam to be part of that future. I don't want anyone to be left out, to feel like they don't belong, that they are lesser than other people. Everyone should be part of the future. Everyone should be able to progress and get better. And that's why I try to teach the children as much as possible, not only English, but about the world and other places in the world, and places I've been, and things I've learned, and things I've seen, and everything. We will just talk about everything. But I have worked a lot with children's charities and helping the children who, for no fault of their own, they cannot go to school or something like this. And we try to help them. I try to help everyone. Everyone can have a better life in Vietnam. This I am sure of. So if you want, get in touch with us. We can see how we can help. Ask us any question you want. We will have more videos shortly. Give us some feedback first, and we will release another video maybe next week, maybe the week after, and we will give more details. I will give more details about myself, and hopefully together we can help each other. I think we are a little bit different from most language schools and English centers, etc. They operate for their business. They are a business, and they want to make money. So yes, they will provide a service. They provide a good service, but it's purely a service. I think we have a little bit more than a service. We have something a little bit extra, where our hearts is with the children. We are desperate for them to succeed and progress and have a better life. And then I think everyone is happier. I think one story, why Vietnam, why now? And I've traveled around a little bit around Vietnam, and I met a little girl one day. She's 7 years old, and her English was fantastic. And we had a conversation, and her pronunciation and everything was great. And we talked for a long time about many subjects. And she was very, very confident. She could ask me any question. And it was fantastic to hear. And I thought, wow, where did she learn this English? And she told me that, yes, a little bit from the classroom, but also online. But most of her learning, most of her practice came from her father. Her father was fluent in English, and therefore at home they would talk almost all the time in English. Wow, she is 7 years old. She has a little sister who's 3 years old. She is now teaching her. And the 3-year-old, the English is amazing for a 3-year-old. It is utterly fantastic what you can do. And that is what we want to do now, so that the generation now, in 20 years' time, they are all ready and they can confidently teach their own children. And then, who needs language schools, English centers, private lessons, private tutors? You don't need, you teach yourselves. You know, it's just, it rolls on, and they teach their siblings, and they teach their children, the next generation, the next generation. It's easy. It's what's happening in so many countries now. Even in China, where there is a huge need for English teachers, but they are taking more and more of their own teachers. They are Chinese English teachers, because their English now is becoming so good that they don't need the foreign teachers, the native speakers. So maybe I'm doing myself out of a job, but that will be in 20 years' time. And hopefully I won't have to be working then by then anyway. I will be retired. So it's not a big problem for me. But I think it's the way forward for Vietnam. And speaking English opens so many opportunities, so many doors for the kids. I've been around in Vietnam for quite some time, and I see a lot of the big organizations, the big hotels, the big resorts, the big businesses all around Vietnam. They are not run, they are not owned even a lot of the time by Vietnamese. They are run by foreigners. The manager, the top guy in the organization is not Vietnamese. I think it's in another generation when we can teach these children English. A big reason why these foreigners are in these jobs is because they are speaking English. They are speaking fluent English and can communicate across the world. They can communicate everywhere, like big business needs to. That is probably one of the biggest reasons that Vietnamese people are not being offered these big jobs. And I think we need to change that. And I think these children now, this generation, we can teach them and they can change it. And Vietnam changes, and Vietnam is in control of its own future. So anyway, that's enough from me for today for the first video. I think I've tired myself out. I've probably tired you out you're probably thinking, oh, what is he talking about? Hopefully, in the next videos, you will learn a little bit more about me, what I've done, my journey, and where I hope to take this journey. Okay, there is a lot more to give, but for now, it's enough. I hope to see you next time. Like, follow, share, comment. Please comment on this video. Good, bad, indifferent, it doesn't matter. And I will hopefully see you all next time. Okay, so from my balcony, in my room, in Grand World, in Phuoc, bye bye.